Divorced men of Reddit, what moment with your former wife made me think, yup, I'm asking this girl to divorce me? 1. Besides the narcissism, random violence and violent outbursts, it was her strange punishments. Her last one doomed her. My crime? I forgot milk on the way home from work, so she didn't talk to me, not one word, for a week. Pure bliss, for a week. When she asked if I was ready to apologize, I handed her the divorce papers. Why? Because you robbed me of solitude but provide me with no companionship. 2. When we went on a family vacation and I hoped she'd sleep the entire time so I could have fun with our son. 3. I was on deployment and she yelled at me for interrupting her family's celebration when I called on Christmas. 4. When the cops showed up and arrested me while I was washing dishes. Found out after being taken to the station that she had claimed that I had been beating on her. Was acquitted in court a month or so later. The situation was so messed up that the cops actually testified on my behalf. 5. I was working on a mother-daughter scrapbook as a Christmas present for her. Was going through her Google Photos account looking for pics of them together. Came across a selfie she took with some dude laying on her. Confirmed her second affair. Knew it was over the moment I saw it. 6. When I came to the sad realization that we were just good roommates and had been like that for years. We have been divorced for almost 10 years and she is one of my favorite people in the world, we just weren't supposed to be married. 7. When a friend's wife said to me, you know your wife is sleeping with my husband. 8. I used to love to do chores for her because she loved being taken care of. When she stopped noticing, it started hurting. Then one day I made a bench for our entryway out of barnwood. Took about 40 hours of work. She walked in the house after work that day and sat her purse on it and proceeded to start the fight where she told me that she was mad she got married to me. She stormed out of the house grabbing her purse. Never noticed the bench was there. I knew then, but I think she already knew. 9. Our daughter at 3 years old told us to stop yelling. 10. I left for work at 6 a.m. and forgot to unplug the toaster. When I arrived home at 6 p.m., I was given the everything you've ever done to tick me off speech, just for leaving the toaster plugged in. I asked her what she did all day that prevented her from unplugging it herself, and got another, I'm an a-hole speech. I said something to the effect of quit acting like your mother. She threw the cat at me. A cat. 11. When I found her calculations about how much she would get in child support and alimony in a divorce. She wasn't home at the time. I had the locks changed on the doors first thing, then shut her out of our shared accounts. 12. I was working 6 to 7 days a week, 10 to 12 hours a day, and she called me lazy.